Hello everyone, I'm Greg Builds, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create an easy to build modern house. This house is an easy one with relatively easy materials to gather. And if you're in survival mode, you can always substitute the materials out for different blocks. For example, the quartz can be substitute for diorite blocks, which is a much easier material to gather in survival mode. Now this house has a great layout, and I can't wait to show you how to build this one. This build is broken down into easy to follow steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Now here's the complete list of materials you're going to need to build this house. Now before we start, make sure your layout is the same as mine, and this will help speed up the build process, and it will make this tutorial much easier to follow. To start, place 3 tall acacia wood columns on top of the black and gray outline to form a wall. Then continue around the edge of the outline, building up the walls to a total of 3 blocks tall. Then move over and up a space and remove 3 blocks. And remove another 3 blocks over here as well. Then we can fill these with orange glass panes. Then we can add an acacia wood logs, and make sure the grain is going in the same vertical direction. And this will help make the building look better with the grain going in the same direction. Now we can add in sandstone blocks. Then add in oak doors. Then replace the rest of the grass blocks with sandstone blocks for the floor. Then we can add in additional blocks over here and inside the wall outline as well. Next was adding the left side wall. First, on the inner side of the gray and black outline, place a wall that is 3 blocks tall. Then repeat. Then leave this area open, as this will be a doorway. Then continue building the wall 3 blocks tall. Then once this section of the wall is built, let's build the rest of the wall to a total of 4 blocks tall. Then we can add in a spacer block and place the top ridge. Then we can remove the placeholder so the grain is going in the same direction, and we can add in oak doors. Then remove 4 blocks and place orange glass panes for a window. Next was add in the upper level. Place smooth quartz blocks along the edge here and extend it past the wall by 2 blocks. Then continue until we hit the edge of the opposite wall. Then connect all the way around. and then we could fill the quartz frame with oak planks in the center. Next, let's add 4 additional quartz blocks on top of the back left corner. Then extend over until it lines up with the frame below. Then we can connect all the way around. Then extend down, connecting the top part to the lower left corner and the front left corner of the house. Then we can fill in the left side wall with oak planks. Then fill in the top with quartz blocks. Then we can add in 4 rows of black stained glass panes. Then once all 4 rows are installed, we can add in rows of oak planks and make these 7 blocks long. Then repeat on the back side, adding in 4 rows of glass panes. And follow this with oak planks that are 7 blocks long, and continue till we hit the quartz blocks on top. Then we can add in black stained glass railings around the edge. Then we can add in oak planks here, and leave 2x2 openings. And these will be windows on both sides and an oak doorway in the middle. Then add in lanterns for lighting. Next, we can add in acacia wood planks on top of the pink outline. Then we can add in some lanterns, then add in an oak door. Then I'm going to add in additional lanterns for lighting. Then inside, add more lanterns, and then we can add in a stairway. For this stairway, start it at the 4th sandstone block over, and this will leave 3 open spaces. Then let's add upside down stairs along the back side of the staircase, and this will help add detail. And then we can clear the blocks up above for headroom so we can walk up the stairs. Next, let's add in the porch. For this, place acacia wood logs. Then we can add cobblestone wall sections 2 blocks tall on top of the logs. Then add in oak trapdoors for the porch roof. Then we can add an extra oak trapdoors up here. And then we can add lanterns to the trapdoors. Now to add lanterns to trapdoors, you're going to want to make sure you're in the crouch position while placing these lanterns, otherwise they're not going to be able to attach. Then we can add extra oak trapdoors down here. Then let's add in the roof section on the left, and this will be made out of spruce trapdoors. To add the spruce trapdoors, you will have to make sure you're in the squat position or the crouch position. Otherwise, they're not going to attach together. Also, make sure the grain of the trapdoors is going in the same direction, and this will help the building look better overall. And then we can add lanterns on the inside. And since these are trapdoors, you're going to have to make sure you're in the crouch position again. And this may be tricky to build, so you can always replace these trapdoors with spruce slabs instead, as it'll keep a similar look, but it will be much easier to install, especially in survival mode. Now the shell of the building is completed, and if you want to add extra materials, you absolutely can. I will continue decorating the building, but you can decorate any way you prefer. Any extra materials after this point is not included in the material list, as your decorating style may vary from mine. But I'll show you how I added more detail to my house, and I hope this will inspire you on how you can decorate the inside of your modern house. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build or would like to leave some feedback, I would love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe because I create build tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later guys. Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.